Yeah, where are we going today, Tanya?
We are off to Hydra for 3 nights for our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Hydra!
Yes.
Yay,
or
we're going
Ύδρα. Sorry, let me pronounce it properly.
Yeah, yeah. And we're going on the Aero 3 high-speed catamaran ferry from, where are we going
Ermioni.
From Ermioni. You can also get the ferry from Athens from Piraeus, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And that takes.
And it costs $11.50 each way, I think.
15 euros.
$11.50. No, it wasn't.
It is now.
In euros.
In
yeah,
euros.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was thinking pounds.
Yeah, you're thinking pounds.
Sorry, I messed up the video now.
No, it's all right. It's fine. And if you go from Piraeus, it takes about an hour and a half to get to Hydra. So you can go Athens. That's all right. So you can go Athens, Piraeus, Hydra, and the Piraeus Hydra ferry takes about an hour and a half. But we're not. We're in Ermioni. It's one of the advantages of living on mainland Greece is it's very easy to get lots of little islands that people normally spend a fortune going to when they live in places like England. And we don't have to. We just drive down here. It takes us about half an hour, and then we're on the Aero 3 high-speed ferry, Hellenic Seaways, and it's gonna take us about 25 minutes. So let's get on and go and have a look. I'll put the link to the ferry booking thing below, so if you want to book your ferry, click on the link below. It often gives you the best deal. Yeah, and also if you do book it, then at no extra cost to you, we get like about 6 pence or something as an affiliate, but it's the one that we always use. So links in the description below. Let's get on this ferry and have a look. This is a new ferry. These ferries have replaced the Flying Dolphin on a lot of the routes, which is the old style ferry. And these are brand new bad boys. They're really quick. 32 knots these things go, which is about 36.6 miles per hour. Anyway, I've got to do the ticket thing. I'll see you on the ferry. You're stuffing your face with a sandwich, aren't you? Yeah. So we're on the ferry, and we're not going anywhere yet. We're still waiting for people. But they're a bit like an aeroplane. You know, you get aeroplane style seats and a little tray. Although we can't sit on the top of this one, which is a shame. Yeah, it's a new ferry. Yeah, a nice tray, look, and a television, and yeah, it's like being on a 747. Overhead compartments for your bags. More leg room, look. Loads of leg room, yeah, cool. And these things are quick, so we're just on this for about 25 minutes. And then we'll be in Hydra.
Anniversary beer.
Then we can go for an anniversary beer because it's our 10th wedding anniversary. I can't believe.
I'm going to get a medal as well.
You should get sainted. Sainted? Yeah, really. Cool, right, let's I'll watch telly, I guess. It's a cooking programme. I like cooking programmes. We're really motoring now, look. We're whacking along at full speed. Here's Hydra coming up on the right. I just looked on Google Maps. We're actually doing 36 miles an hour, which is top speed on this catamaran ferry. So it's 32 knots. 32 knots. How do you make knots into miles per hour? 1.151 you multiply it by, so you basically divide it by 6 and then add that on as the original, something like that. 32 divided by 6 and then add that on again. 4, 8, 16, 6, just making numbers up now and saying them. But here we go. Hydra is a huge island. Only 2,000 people live here, mainly all around this area, around the port area. And the good thing about Hydra is that there's no cars. No cars. Let's go and have a look at this place. It's coming in now. Here we go, slowing down. Oh, that was me doing a ferry noise. Oh, 25 minutes later, we're on Hydra, I don't know. Ύδρα. Yeah, I call it Hydra because I'm English and I pronounce things wrong. So Tanya's heading off in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's our hotel.
And our hotel is
The first one.
it's the first thing we come to. Paradise Hotel.
Paradise.
Not Paradise Hotel,
It's
what's
Hotel Delfini.
Hotel Delfini.
Dolphin Hotel. Just
Dolphin-
for you on our anniversary.
Dolphin Hotel.
Yeah. You love dolphins.
I don't like dolphins, me.
So I booked it for our anniversary.
So we're going to Dolphin Hotel on Hydra. Now let's have a look quickly, just have a quick initial look round. Here we go. Hydra! Yay! Ύδρα. Loads of tourists. We've been. When did we last come here?
We came in January when your brother came.
And how many people were here?
3.
3. Yeah.
There was a few more than that, but it wasn't. Oh, it was quite nice weather up that day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But also, it's a Leonard Cohen gang weekend, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, we're going to go and check in to Hotel Delfini. Let's do this.
Already.
Wow, so this is cool as, isn't it?
We are literally right on the seafront.
Yeah.
It's very traditional, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
And the guy in Georgia on reception was really kind. I've been emailing him because I said, it's our anniversary, can we do something nice for Andreas? And they've given us a lovely bottle of wine and some fruit.
Bottle of wine and some fruit.
Crack that open.
Yeah, and we've got a fantastic balcony.
Wow.
Which is, I think this is the best view
in Hydra.
in Hydra, really, because it looks over all the port. What's the special thing about Hydra?
No cars, so you have to get on an ass instead. A donkey.
You're an ass. Whatever next. No, you do have to go on a donkey. So if you want to go anywhere with your bags, the best thing to do is to get one of these guys down here and they put the bags on the donkey, and the best thing you can do is not get on the donkey because
It's cool.
it's a bit heavy. I'm not saying you're fat, but people are generally heavy. These are only little donkeys, but you can put a bag on them. That's what they're meant for. If people didn't do that, they wouldn't exist.
This is an amazing spot. It kind of, I was a bit like, ooh, this is a bit pricey, but actually, for the view, it's really not, is it?
No, you've got the best of it, look.
Oh, and we should show them what else. There's free day drinks and bit.
Yeah, you've got a little free serve yourself cafeteria downstairs, isn't there? It
Really
does
nice.
coffee and stuff. I'm trying to get you in, Tanya,
Why?
talking, and get the scenery in.
Oh.
So yeah, Hydra. I think this is the supply boat. This is the boat that brings all the big boat here is the one that brings all the supplies over. And these little red and white boats are water taxis. And you can get them backwards and forwards, and you can get these around the island as well to go to the beaches that are around the island.
Before, so we'll have to do that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that, won't we?
Maybe not today, maybe on our anniversary tomorrow.
Yeah, and here comes another ferry as well. I don't know where that's from. That's coming down from Portahelly way, I think.
Full of Leonard Cohen fans.
Full of Leonard Cohen fans. Yeah. This is Metochi to Hydra ferry here. And there's lots of different ways to get to Hydra, but most people, I guess, will be coming from Athens, of course, unless you live in Greece. If you're living in Greece, then you know, there's lots of different ways to get here.
Look at all this. We've not been before, so we've only come on day trips before, haven't we? And you can hike. You can hike all the way up there.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, we must be able to, because there's a church all up there. You can hike all the way up here as well.
Yep.
So that'll be a treat for you.
I'll be watching you from the bar and tracking you on your new Garmin.
Which I don't know how to use yet.
Well, that's what Hydra's for, isn't it? Finding out how to use it as well.
And for drinking some beers.
And for having a beer, yeah. So yeah, this is Hydra Port. Yeah, the weather's supposed to be good, isn't it? Talk about the weather in Hydra. What's it normally like?
Oh, nice, like this. This is how you expect it to be, but because of the dodgy weather we've had the last few weeks, the weather forecast actually forecasts storms and rain, but to be fair, it's looking pretty good. It's at least 30 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 30 degrees.
I need to put a skirt on, I'm too hot.
Yeah, I need a hat like that guy there.
Well, I'll get you one for your birthday.
A short brim jungle hat. Beanie, that's what I need. So, okay, let's go and have a look around. So the weather, yeah, so the weather in, the weather in Greece, weather in Hydra is normally hot. So pack for hot.
Well, it depends what time of year you come.
Yeah, I mean, you know, are you going to be coming here in January? I recommend coming here in January. It was really nice. There's no tourists. And
it's a better time for hiking.
It's a better time for hiking and doing the more adventurous hot activity stuff.
But you know what, I reckon this is going to be good for maybe getting in the sea.
Yeah.
It might be our first dip of the year.
Yeah, definitely swimming in the sea.
Your brother went in January.
Yeah, my brother went swimming in January and he said it was fine. No, he's not that crazy. He's not that crazy. It wasn't that cold actually. It gets more cold in February. Sea temperature goes down in February and March. But yeah.
This is lovely.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, our first day.
What else do we need? We need a map of
yes,
Hydra.
We need to work out how to use my new Garmin.
So we're going to go and look for a map so we can look at some trails and gonna check the weather, make sure the weather's all right. Shut up, you.
He's just showing off his big.
Yeah. get your massive boat out the harbour. Look, come on.
But they're all waving.
Oh, hello. Yes, you're on a big boat, aren't you? My boat's bigger than yours. It was a ferry. Haha. Yeah, I have room for 150 people on ours, and it's 36 knots, 36 miles an hour, 32 knots. Cool. Right, I'm going to shut up now and go and have a look at this place.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just sitting here having a chat with my old mate Gigi here, and he said some interesting things about Hydra. So in the 1700s, this place was really famous for building ships, and it actually had its own little navy. And so a lot of the houses that you see here are old merchant houses and old navy style houses, and then obviously in later years it's become really famous for people like Leonard Cohen and artists coming here for writing poetry and songs and things like that. That's right, isn't it, Gigi? Yes. You see, and then obviously, like nowadays, whilst it's popular with the international tourists, it's actually really popular with the Athenians. You think 5.5 million people live in Athens. Where do they come on holiday? Well, it's an hour and a half by ferry, and it doesn't cost very much to get here by ferry. So this place is packed in Greek summer annual holidays. Right, I've got to go. That's Tanya phoning, wondering where I am.
Are you videoing me?
I'm videoing you. What are you buying, Tanya?
I am buying a hiking map of Hydra.
Yes, the best hiking map.
The best hiking map.
It is the
of
best
Hydra.
hiking
Yes.
map, isn't it?
Let's look.
Let's look at this map. What is it called? It's a 1 in 20,000. 1 in 20,000 terrain edition. What's the make of this? Oh, terrain maps. Terrain maps, Greece. So if you want a map of Hydra, come and see this gentleman here, because he sells them for $8.50. If you're going terrain, yeah.
I can use it with my new Garmin.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so this little place actually is ideal.
And look, all the books as well.
Loads of books, and it's kind of
It's called Periodica. It probably means newspapers.
yeah, I think
News.
that means
Periodica means news. Doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, it's the news agents.
Yeah.
But where is it? Let's look, see where it is. It's near the monumenty thing with the lions on over here. Yeah, so when you find the monument thing here next to the harbour, then it's just up this street here and it's there, and you can find yourself a map of Hydra. Yeah, so where now?
I don't know. I think you wanted to
Find a beer, shall we?
A beer, didn't you? Yeah. Come on then.
We've just walked around the corner, haven't we?
We have.
Literally round the corner from the harbour. Where are we going?
That way.
I'm going there. Why are we going there?
Because you want a beer?
Yeah, and you can jump in the sea. And I don't know if you can see how clear the water is here in Hydra. But I love it where they've got the swimming pool steps down into the sea. Let's go there and have a look. Let's just pan around this way. So you can see this is the mainland here, Peloponnese mainland. Now this here is the town, stretching up to the windmill, and then around the buttress here you can walk around there and it follows a path around there. We'll do that tomorrow, I guess. Cool. How about this for a little taverna? Very nice. Yeah, cool. So here's that map I was telling you about. Here's the map of the town here, and you can see the whole of Hydra here, and if you look closely it's got all the contours, the altitude, and if we zoom right in maybe here you can see you can see the distance between the points.
Is there a... I'll drink for you.
And obviously it works well with you know, if you're hiking, trail running, etc., which is all quite popular. Probably not at this time of year, probably in the winter it's a little bit better, could be a bit colder. When you look on the other side, yes, on the other side it's got things to do, and also it's got set routes like this, and then it's got a description that's in Greek. It has got one in English somewhere here at the bottom. This is in English, it describes the trail, and it tells you how long the trek is, how many kilometers it is, how far up and how far down you're going, and it gives you the route here, which is also marked on the other side. So route 5 on the other side is here, like this. Cool, great map. If you're going hiking, go and see that guy, get yourself one of these terrain maps.gr maps. You can also look www. We're not affiliates with them, we don't get any money for it, I just think they're a good map. Cool, bye. What was that, Tanya?
Nothing.
Brits abroad.
I'm going to take the mickey out of you. Not all Brits abroad, just you.
Oh right, okay. Where are we?
On Hydra still.
But where on Hydra?
Sorry, we're sitting right on the harbour side.
And what's the name of the place we're in?
Pirate Bar.
Why are we in here?
Because you like the sound of it and you wanted a beer.
Yeah, but we've been here before, haven't we? And it's quite good.
We came here, it was really busy actually, wasn't it? Well,
Yeah.
I think it was actually when we were, no, it wouldn't have been when we first got here because that was during COVID, so it wasn't that busy. But we came in and we were starving, and we just immediately just came in here, didn't we, have breakfast?
Yeah. And last time we came in, it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's right on the front, so it's tourist
Well, let's
central,
just pan
but-
round. Look. If I pan round, you can see where it is. We're under the canopy at the moment. It's nice and shaded because it's a little bit warm out there.
We are playing proper tourists this weekend, aren't we? We're actually having a proper holiday.
We are actually having a proper holiday, yeah. For the first time in a long time, I think. So yeah, right on the seafront, the Pirate Bar. Right, let's try and get some liquid nourishment down us.
Nourishment, is that the word for
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Let's do that. Yamas.
Yamas.
Yeah. Mythos. probably the best lager in the. Oh no, that's the wrong one, isn't it? That's the wrong beer, isn't it? Anyway, cheers.
Right, you have to do.
Oh, that's cold. Tanya,
Yeah.
I thought you said there was no cars on Hydra.
There is no cars on Hydra. No public cars. These are just utility vehicles that are being used for building and stuff.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the engine noise. Oh, we've got Bill's Toasty. Yay! Cool. Let's go stop and leave. Yeah, Toasty and cars. Yeah. That's interesting. What's the matter with your toes?
Don't use that for the video.
Yeah. Where are we going?
The pharmacy.
Oh, what's wrong
It's
with
meant to be the most beautiful pharmacy in the world.
Oh, go on then. I don't know if it's this way.
I thought we were following your maps.
Yeah, well, the thing is, in these narrow streets,
It doesn't work.
the
You know what we need? A paper map and a compass.
yeah, that is correct. Yes. Yeah, that's interesting.
No photos inside.
No photos inside. Oh no, we're not allowed to go inside with the photos. Right, we're going to go inside and
They've got I'm just going to take a photo.
we'll tell you what it's like. Yeah, so that's really cool. You're not allowed in with a camera, so I couldn't take any photos, but I recommend that you just go and have a look and of course buy something, because it's rude to walk in a shop and go, wow, it's amazing, and then not buy anything. Yeah, I bought some cotton buds. £1.50.
You could have bought me a present for our anniversary.
I could have bought you an anniversary present,
But you
like a
bought some
foot
cotton-
scraper or a...
But you bought some cotton buds.
I bought some cotton buds.
Orange around them.
I've got orange around my
Juice.
mouth. Yeah, it's that orange juice I was eating. No, it's really good actually. Yeah, drinking actually. But yeah. So come to this place. It's
They make all their own potions and lotions and stuff.
yeah,
Little glass bottles.
Rafalia's Pharmacy, founded in 1890. Yeah, it's worth a look. That is cool. Right, onwards and upwards, as they say.
What are you doing?
I'm videoing you walking up here.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I'll video down there.
so we're going to Lazarus.
Yes, very Greek, very Hydra-ish. Narrow, cobbled streets, steps, things in white with blue and pink bougainvillea everywhere, like this.
Ours doesn't look like that yet.
No, it's because you only bought it from the nursery 3 weeks ago. It's about 1 foot tall, yeah. Whereas this thing,
500 years old.
I reckon that's more than a couple of years old, that one. Yeah. Right, let's go to this other. Where are we going next?
I have to read this, I can't remember it. It's Lazarus. So it's a historical mansion. It's Lazarus Kountouriotis. Kountouriotis.
Oh, he's a
Lazarus
big shipping
Kountouriotis.
magnet.
Historical mansion, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, come on then. Let's get going. Donkey.
Donkey milk.
Yeah, donkey milk. Yeah. Good. Donkey milk's good for you.
Donkey, and you're not meant to drink it.
Why?
It's for beauty products.
Oh, okay. It's one of the biggest exports of Greece, that is donkey milk. Yeah.
You're just walking in donkey pee.
No, it's water.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jesus
really.
Christ. Not being funny, Tiny. What kind of donkey? You know. Yeah, so we found it. Whew. That was a bit of a trek. We got lost. That wasn't Google Maps' fault, it was mine. I just wasn't very good at reading it or paying much attention, really. Yeah, anyway, we're going here. Yeah, let's go and have a look. Hi, Jack, how are you getting on? Oh, one-eyed badger. Yeah, look. So this is, we're avoiding the noise. I like that. Just random screaming. You gotta love kids, they're funny as. Yeah, looking over the town of Hydra, Hydra, however you want to pronounce it. And tomorrow we're tempted to walk up there.
Oh, where that castle is.
Or up there. Or up there. I don't know yet. That might be tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, what do you reckon, Beardy?
He hasn't got a beard, he's got a stash.
Alright. Right, let's go inside and have a look at this place.
Hang on, wait, mate.
I'll wait for you. Yeah, so this is One-Eyed Jack. He was a guy who had a few boats. I guess they called him a shipping magnate. And then later on he went and financed the efforts in the War of Independence against the Ottomans. And after that he was also in the newly formed Greek government. Yeah, so quite a big family guy historically, I guess. Not Family Guy as in the cartoon. That's a different. He's not of great historic. Well, I suppose he is. I quite like him. Family Guy. Yeah, it's quite funny. Anyway, cool. Right, let's have a look around quickly. It's basically an old house full of old stuff, and you're allowed to look in at old stuff and go, wow, it's old. It is quite cool, actually. But it's a big house. Big house for Greece. Greek houses are generally quite small, actually, compared to other nations. But this is obviously not a small house. It's the hand washing facilities for, you know, after you've eaten. Aha! Now we're talking. Oh, good, guns. Right, that's me for the next 20 minutes. I want to turn this off and look at these weapons. Well, they say all the best parties happen in the kitchen, don't they? And here we are. This is a magnificent old stone, a stone range. Look at that. And an actual sink for preparing stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's a sink and a half, that is, isn't it? This is the steps down into a cellar, I think. I'm not sure. I think we can go down there later. There's a door to the outside. Yes, very good. So that's the kitchen. Ah, there you go. Get in the kitchen, Tanya. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, this is yeah. Oh, you can't see anything on the video, can you? But it's a selection of people. Yeah, right, okay. Now what? Right, I'm going to explore more. And then get back to you with some exciting stuff. Yeah, so we're actually in the basement part where there's an art exhibition. And a school party at the moment, but we're standing near the downstairs kitchen and obviously more cooking. Yeah, big ovens and, you know, places to cook other stuff here. Yeah, pretty interesting. Right, let's go and have a look at some art. Yeah, so this dude, Robert McCarby, I think it's pronounced, took some photos in the 50s and 60s before Hydra became world famous as a place for people to write and be intellectual and things like that. But so there's a load of his high quality, high resolution photographs in the what was once the kitchen, I guess. of this mansion house. It's quite cool. It's good to look at. Hell, that was a lot of wine, wasn't it? And another sink. Yeah, look, stone sink. Well, there you go. Would you believe it? Anyway, right, come on, Tanya. We've got loads of things to look at. Let's get out of here. It's a book about Greek history featuring Lego men done up in traditional Greek costumes. You don't believe me? Here it is. It's a Lego man, clearly, and not just one, many, depicting things in Greek history using Lego men. That's crazy. And kind of cool as well, I think. I mean, somebody, you don't do that in 10 minutes, there's a lot of effort, whatever next, these people. So the upstairs bit is all about Greek costume and clothes, I think. This is obviously an early sewing machine. Now I know it's a loom, I'm only joking, it's not a singer. Oh no, it is singer, it says singer at the bottom. Oh, cool, oh, early singer, nice. Clothes, like that Lego man was wearing, yeah. And stuff, yeah. And more clothes. Oh, you have to excuse me. Cool, eh? Deeply, deeply cool. Traditional Greek dress. And plates. Lots of plates. And kind of jewellery, I guess. Not sure about that. This is a crap clothes shop, isn't it?
Why?
There's no men's section.
That's men's
Where? No, that's not. What kind of a man in Greek history has hair like that? That's clearly a girl's costume. No, it clearly isn't. It's got a dress on.
What's wrong with men wearing dresses?
There's nothing wrong with men wearing dresses.
I don't even know it's not a dress.
This is a women's shop, innit? You bought me in a women's shop.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so we're in the grocery store. Yeah, when you go in that big house, they then send you sort of following signposts to this place, which is some artist's folly. Tetsis is, I think it's a game. I'm not sure, like computer game. But anyway, the guy who invented that lived here in about, judging from it, in about 300 BC, I think. It's pretty old. No, I'm lying. I don't know when it is. But it is old. But here we are. Here's the grocery store. There's Tanya. Say hello, Tanya.
Hi.
Okay. Here's a thing for cooking stuff in.
Hello.
They got a cellar, you know. Through that grate is a cellar where they used to store stuff. And then you're in the rest of the house. The rest of the house is super cool. So this is mega smart, basically. Full of old Greek stuff into a traditional Greek bedroom. Ah, Singer sewing machine, you see. They're popular around here, aren't they? Lots of those. And then into the kitchen area. So we've got wood-fired range here. And another chimney, fireplace, table. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Here's the modern kitchen, of course, where the previous residents moved out. And the television room. Yeah, big television, mirror, table. And this is kind of a sink with a thing here for water. Oh, okay, sorry. Go on, getting told off. Whoops. Yeah, cool. Right, let's go and find Tanya. Yeah, so we're in the studio. Where are we, Tanya?
In the studio.
In the studio, yeah. And this is where Homer Simpson painted all of these big pictures like this, and lots more.
Who?
I don't know, what was his name?
Made that up, didn't you?
I did make it up. Well, we had Family Guy earlier.
Tetsis.
Texas? That's a county. That's a state.
Oh, look.
That's a state in America, Texas. Yeah. And this is the guest bedroom, you see. This is for...
Yeah, Tetsis, the artist.
This is for guests, I guess. No, it might have been his bedroom, I don't know.
Tetsis, the artist.
Tetsis, the artist.
Yeah, Tetsis,
Yeah, and here's some of his unfinished work. This one is 5 nudes on a beach. Just didn't get around to painting the nudes yet, I don't think. Just try to find some naked people. But he thought he'd paint the background first, you see, and then put them in afterwards.
You don't have lots of nonsense, don't you?
This is Blancmange. This is his famous work called Blancmange. This is Tanya. Yeah, where are we?
You're at this Hotel Leto you wanted to come and look at.
Yeah. So we're at Hotel Leto, and it's supposed to be the most, not famous, but the most used hotel. It's really quite cool, but I'm not staying here, so I'm not going to go in. But Hotel Leto is here, and it looks like this. And it's got this magnificent big pink, what's this thing called? Bougainvillea.
Yeah.
Magnificent bougainvillea outside, and it's got lots of stuff. It's got really nice rooms. I've looked at it on the internet. And it was really cool, but there wasn't any availability this weekend, which is why we're not here. And we're in Hotel Delfini, which is great because of the location, isn't it, Tanya?
Yeah, the view is amazing.
Yeah.
Perfect for balcony beers.
Yeah, it's really good for a glass of wine on your balcony overlooking the harbour at sunset. It's fantastic. And but Hotel Leto is big compared to our place, so you can see it here like this. But one of the things I would say is that you're a little bit back, so you have to walk up the hill a little bit. It's not very far though, but it's not on the seafront. I don't know what the view's like. I can't imagine them being too good. So yeah, that's Hotel Leto. Next time we come, we might try and stay here. So this is the other thing to do, is to walk around, get lost in the back streets of Hydra town and take photos. Isn't that right, Tanya?
That's right, Andrew.
That's right, Tanya, isn't it?
That's right, Andrew.
Photo opportunities. So this is Mastoris Mansion. Mastoris Mansion here in Hydra. Hydra? Ύδρα, yeah. But it's actually an Airbnb, but the door's open, so I'm just going to poke the camera in. This might be somebody's living room. Hope nobody's naked. But that's magnificent, isn't it? How cool is that? Yeah, imagine staying there. A nice little Airbnb.
That looks really cool. Maybe we'll stay there next time.
Yeah, we could do. Right, what's down here?
We'd have to probably put more than 2-3 nights there.
Yeah. So what you got there then, Tanya?
Flower. Oh, sorry, you mean my drink?
Yeah.
I've got homemade lemonade.
Homemade Greek lemonade. Yeah.
It's very nice.
It's incredibly good, actually. We're here. Votsalo. Just nipped in for a quick Greek lemonade. I'll tell you what, if you put a double shot of cheap vodka in this, right, it tastes just like that bottled Alco pops from the 80s called Hooch.
Yes, it would.
What a result. Yo, so if you want to get around Hydra, because, you know, there's no cars or any motor vehicles, how do you do it? So with, you know, by donkey. Okay, let's have a look how much that is, okay? I don't know whether you can see, because the light's not very good, but basically if you want to go to Zone A, which is in the local port area, then it's 15 euros per donkey. And if you want to go to Zone B, which is all of these other places, then it's 20 euros per donkey. And you can ride them as well, I think, for 20 bucks. So that's that thing, donkeys. The next thing obviously is water taxis. You pay for the boat. So if there's one of you, you pay the same as if there was, I think you can fit about 15 people in one of these. So you pay the same for 15. Now, if you want to go round the other side of the island, then it's about 100 euros. If you want to go just from the port down to the next kind of fishing village, it's about 15 to 20 euros, and you pay for the whole boat. So if there's one of you, you're paying 20 euros, and you've got to come back as well, so that's 20 euros as well. And that's just down to the next port. If you want to go round to Bisti Beach or Aglo Nicholas, which is the one right around the other side, really good beach, then of course you've got to pay for the whole boat yourself, or find enough people to share it with, and that is about 100 euros to go around there, and you've got to pay 100 to come back. So if there's one of you going both ways, it's 200 euros in a boat. It takes 30 minutes. It seems a lot of money. It is a lot of money to go to a beach. But then again, if there's a group of 10 of you, then it's 20 bucks, which for a half an hour journey is fine, isn't it? So the thing to do is, if you're going to come to Hydra, bring your friends if you want to get a water taxi. It makes it cheaper. But there are other ways. Let me go and have a look up here, because there are other ways to get to the beaches. Because the beaches, you can hike to the beaches, okay? And some of the hikes take 3 hours, 4 hours. And you've got to get back as well. So if you want to go to the beach on the other side of the island, it's a long hike. You're going to spend most of the day hiking and 20 minutes in the sea. Then you're going to eat a mediocre beef burger or something, drink some slightly overpriced lemonade or maybe a beer, and then you're going to come back, walk back. And you're going to do a lot of walking. So, you know, if you like walking, that's fine, isn't it? Hike to the beach. Go prepared to take a map and compass, take some water. Be careful. Walking in this heat, if you're not used to it, saps you. It really does. And if you are used to it, you'll be fine. So the next way to get to the beach is to go on a beach boat. And we're now going to have a look at some beach boats. And these boats go at the set time every day. So for example, one will go at 10 o'clock to Bisti Beach, it will come back, it will pick up another load of people at 12 o'clock, and then it will come back and it will let you relax on the beach for 3 or 4 hours, and then that will go back at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock to bring people back to Hydra Port. So, you know, that's not a bad way of travelling. I don't know how much that is, but it's cheaper than getting a water taxi. Okay, so, yes, here we go. Picturesque 15. So this one goes to Bisti Beach and St Nicholas Beach, and it goes at 10:30, 12 o'clock, and it comes back at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So you can come here, and you can come here at these times, and you can go to Bisti Beach or St Nicholas Beach, and then you can come back. So that's a cheaper way of doing it if you're not wanting to spend $100 on a water taxi, or to hike there, basically. Cool. Yeah, nice. I don't know what else to say. That'll do for a minute.
This is Piraeus. This is Kamini Beach.
Kamini Beach.
Photo.
Go on then, take your photo.
I'll take the photo.
What are you taking that for?
What do you mean?
Why are you taking a photo?
For my Instagram, and also for my upcoming blog post on Ύδρα.
Ah, very good. Cantravelwilltravel.com.
No, that's correct. Okay.
Right, come on then.
I'm going down there, aren't I?
Let's go and have a drink. Suitable refreshment, nourishment, that's what we need. Jesus Christ. Who's graffitied his boat? Or is it a Banksy piece of work? I don't know. We'll get them, whoever did it. We're on a budget beer break.
I've got a mouthful of toasty.
Time's got a mouthful of toasty. I've just had a hot dog for £3.
Mine was $2.50.
$2.50 for cheese and crisp.
Cheese, tomato, crisp, toasty.
Yeah. At break time.
Just to see us through until our big meal tonight.
Yeah, yeah. We've been here before, haven't we, break time?
And the beers are cheap here compared to everywhere else, a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it's only €4 for a beer.
Everywhere else is like 6, 7.
Yeah. And we're literally 30 yards away from the seafront. So if you take a little walk up some of these side alleys, you might find break time. I recommend it because the people that run it are super friendly, and it is what it is. Not bad. I guess you kind of call it value for money.
Yes.
Cool. Look at this thing. Shut up, you. What are you doing, Tanya?
I was just taking a photo.
What is it?
A mosaic.
Oh yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Konstantinos.
Yeah, we're at a church.
It's actually quite cool.
Let's have a look.
Very marbly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's posh.
Posh church. And we're on the way up on our Prophet Ilias hike, Monestry. Alright.
We are.
Again, Monastery of Prophet Ilias.
We're having a bit of a walk up the hill. Let's go and have a look at this place.
And he's training in that.
But here's the view over Hydra. Church bells, 12 o'clock. Crumbs, we better get a move on. We better get a wiggle on, Tanya, if we're going to get up that hill before it gets cold. Look.
Probably another 2 kilometres to
2k?
Yeah.
Oh.
3 maybe.
Yeah.
But as we are doing map reading and navigational skills, it could take significantly longer.
It could do.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Fine.
That's a proper old tractor, isn't it, Tanya?
It is a good old tractor.
Let's have a look. Not a bad view down into the valley that is that of Hydra town. Yeah, we're following these blue and white things. There, blue and white trail markers. Right, we'd better get on. Hang on, what am I hanging on to? Pan, slow, right. There we go. A tiny little church right over here. How cool. Where are we, Tanya?
We are in Prophet Ilias Monastery at the top of Hydra Island.
Yeah, so when you get to the monastery, as you go inside the door, there's a little door to the left, and it's like a gift shop. And they've got all sorts of things, including a fridge. And in the fridge, for €3, you can buy beer or a juice for €2, or some natural mineral water for €1. But if you haven't got €1 and you want some water, there's a water dispenser here that you can fill your bottle up from, which is kind of cool, isn't it? And lots of other things from the local area. Kind of locally produced stuff from the local area. And one thing they do sell is this stuff in bottles here, this red stuff. That's St. John's wort. It's a natural remedy for you can do all sorts of things with it. You put it on small cuts, mosquito bites, things like that. It helps you heal up really quickly. So that's a definite local product, that is. So yeah, quite cool. When you do get to the top, mind your head going out of the little gift shop. There's nobody in the gift shop, it's just honesty box really. But then when you get to the top, it's got dress code to enter, which shows that you've got to have your elbows and knees covered, basically. then outside are some views. Let's go and look at the views, man. Nah, there you are.
There I am.
Here you are. Yeah, what have you had on the end of your nose?
Well, since I had my cup of coffee this morning, which was about 4 hours ago, I've had a great big splodge of coffee right on the end of my nose that somebody didn't think to tell me about, did you, Andrew? You've just been laughing at me all day.
We didn't notice that, did we? Much.
Unbelievable. You wait. Revenge is sweet.
Yeah, so we're at the top of this. Well, we're not at the top of the mountain because this is the top here. What's this thing behind us, Tanya? So that's Mount Eros behind us, right?
Oh, Eros, I don't know how.
And then we're looking out here over the Saronic Gulf. Yeah, this is the Saronic Islands, Hydra. And the next one down, what's the next one down? Spetses.
Spetses, then you've got Poros.
Yeah, Spetses and Poros. But more importantly, if you look out there is the centre of the universe, so the big hilly thing in the distance there is Mount Didyma. It's actually taller than the one next to it, although that one looks taller. This one's taller by about 4 metres or something. I don't know. It's the trick of the landscape, makes it look lower somehow. Mount Didyma stretching around here. You've got other stuff. Yay, cool. And then that's the view. And you can see right off into the distance. And on a clear day, you can see Spain. No, I lied. You can't actually. But this is the monastery. Cool. It's really peaceful. There's nothing here. Well, there's a monastery here, but there's nobody here. That's what I thought. If you want to walk up here, how far is it? 500 metres ish up, and 4.5k. It was quite easy actually, wasn't it?
Well, it was all switchbacks, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like steep, but like steady steep.
Say it again.
Steep, but fairly steady. So it wasn't like up like this. It's switchbacks. So it's gradual.
Yeah, and it's all well maintained,
Yeah.
very well laid path, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not treacherous at all. I recommend antihistamine or some kind of covering your legs up.
Trousers, not like you. Oh, and when you go in here, you have to be covered up. No knees.
No knees or elbows, okay?
Your elbows, right? Shoulders.
Oh, shoulders. No knees or shoulders. Yeah. They don't like knees, monks. They sort of come out in a sweat when they see knees.
Especially yours.
Especially mine, yeah. It's true. Yeah, so that's well cool, basically. I'm going to go back down now and look at donkeys.
Oh no, is it that time of day again?
Yeah, I think so. Donkey time. Yeah, just for your information, there is actually a WC at the monastery, and contrary to your first opinions or your first impressions, it's actually remarkably okay. Remember, kids, put your bum paper in the bin, not down the toilet. We're in Greece, you know. Yeah, anyway, it works well. Nice one. Yeah, so you get most of the way up. In all fairness, it's pretty straightforward, but then the last little bit you're on kind of rickety steps. Let's go that way, it's better. How's your rickety steps, Tanya? Rickety, yeah. Oh, hang on, it's just the marine radio, turn that down. Yeah, or you can come up on this kind of thing up to here. See, very nice, very flat, well laid, expertly done piece of path. And then they haven't quite finished it yet, I don't think. Must have run out of money, because the last little bit is rickety step. Yeah. So Tanya, tell us about cats in Hydra.
And they're everywhere, but they also appear to be very friendly. So the cats on Hydra are actually quite well looked after. They're looked after by the business owners, and they're fed to stop them begging from, you know, from their patrons, their guests and customers. But also fairly, I wouldn't say frequently, but regularly, they have catch, neuter and release schemes going on. So to try and keep down the number of strays. And that's
but they also have cat houses, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I got some photos of those yesterday. So up in the interior, in the back streets, there are cat houses they make, cat houses, so they can be nice and sheltered.
Yeah.
Cats and donkeys. That's what it's all about on Hydra.
Yeah, right, so we're at Mandraki Castle, or fort, really. It's more like a fort. And it's about a 45-minute walk out of Hydra Port. And you can walk, as you walk out of the port, you walk round to the right. Yeah, right, so here's Mandraki Bay, okay? And you've got the Mandraki Beach Resort here, which I'll shoot some more video, or maybe take a couple of photos and put them in here. A couple of photos showing this really nice little resort, actually. I don't know whether you've got to stay there or whether you can just walk in and get a sunbed and eat at their restaurant. Not sure. I'll put the link to the website in below so you can check it out for yourselves. And then over here you've got a little beach bar with sunbeds, and we're now going to go there and go and grab a nourishing refreshment. And there, if you buy a drink, you can sit on their sunbeds for free, which is kind of nice. And the path carries on past Mandraki Fort, and it swings round that way, and you can carry on walking around the coast, which is really nice. But if you're bored in Hydra, maybe the weather's not so good, something to do on a rainy day, or something to do because there's only so much sitting and donkey watching and people watching that you can do, and you want to do something a bit different, then yeah, come round to Mandraki. It's only 45 minutes. You walk around that headland there. Right in the distance you can see a star, or a sun, sorry, a sun, and that's the sun art installation. When we get close to it, put it in here as well. Here's a photo of it. And yeah, cool, right, I'm gonna go get a beer. Sorry, refreshing, nourishing soft drink. What are you eating, Tanya?
Again, every time. Very many. I'm eating dips and bread at the moment over here. So it's a cold starter. So we have spicy.
So what's over there?
There's spicy creamed feta.
Yeah.
We have aubergine salad.
Yeah.
We have tzatziki.
Yeah.
I think this one's called panini, which is quite similar to tzatziki, except it has carrot in, and what else is in there?
Dill.
Dill, carrot and dill. So it's tzatziki, it's cucumber, a little bit of garlic, mint.
And yoghurt.
And yoghurt. And yeah, this is yoghurt too.
Cool.
And then we have this meat platter, which looks really good. We've got we've got lamb souvlaki, pork souvlaki,
Chicken skewer.
chicken skewer, chicken gyro. No, we haven't got chicken gyro because they run out, but normally we would have chicken gyro,
Yeah.
and we've got pork gyro, so we've got everything, and some chips.
And
Pitta.
and
Lemon. And
excellent.
And salad.
and one mamos and one alpha, and anything else? I don't know.
No, I think that's it for now.
4 slices of tomato and a little
Right.
bit of onion. How much was that?
I think that was 19
Yep,
euros, and the cold starters was 10.
perfect.
And the
But it
big
come out really quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, they've got it already in the kitchen.
Yeah. No waiting around here.
But this is meant to be the best place for souvlaki and gyro that isn't on the front, so the price is a bit down.
Yeah, it's a little lower, isn't it, out here?
To be fair, it looks really good.
Yeah. And I think the place is called Onion.
It's called Kremmidi,
Kremmidi.
which is onion.
Kremmidi. And that is onion in Greek.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, I'm going to eat this because I is hungry.
Oh, hot.
There's always one, isn't there?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, so eating and nightlife in Hydra. Looks a bit like this, really. Yeah. Lots of people eating and drinking. So yeah, so the GoPro gave up, didn't it, Tanya?
Yeah, it did.
It doesn't like night time, so just panning around here. Yeah, Amalur's pretty cool, and then of course you've got everything down the seafront, harbour side, just absolutely stacked full. Pirate bar's always good as well. And then these little side streets, loads and loads of little restaurants at night time, loads of restaurants at night time to come and eat in and do this kind of thing. Very chilled, very cool, very laid back, extremely good food. Yeah, so that kind of wraps up our 3 nights in Hydra, 4 days. Yeah, we're going home tomorrow. Here's the harbour at night time as well, just to give you a feel for that. Also, a big shout out to all of our Patreons out there. I'm going to put a list of them in the credits, so look out for your name there if you're one of our patrons. And also like, share, subscribe, email us at the address in the description below as well. And the most important thing is to be good and stay safe out there, you.